We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. And to all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns video, smash that like button, tell me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Prog, and this is pretty exciting to see what is going on in the charts. We're going to break it down with 42 vision and ultimate 42 vision on the 4 hour, on the 30 minute. We're even going to zoom into the 15 minute and zoom back out on the 1 day to see what's going on in the charts here, because this amount of strength is pretty exciting. And I told you guys in yesterday's video, we need to see if this is the setup for the next leg up or the setup for the real weakness to come. Okay, we need to talk about some supports and some resistance levels. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you want to get in on early with us, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we're going to jump right into it here with Prog. So the home run opportunities of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And even though the S&P 500 index continues to sit sideways or in the red, I will continue to look for opportunities every single day. And if you want to get on early with us every single morning, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And these were the stocks I mentioned this morning. Every single one of them gave us 10 to 20% jumps from their dips and rips. This was our home run from yesterday, LGVN. It gave us nearly 200% plus at its highest point. And from mentioning it in the threes yesterday all the way into today, it nearly went up 500% from yesterday's lows to today's highest point of possibility. Now, we were watching it in the pre-market, and as you could see here, LGVN was sitting sideways. It had a bear indicator from Ultimate 42 Vision pop up, an upgrade coming soon to 42 Vision, and it started to shift into strength. You could see it right there. Mentioned it pretty early, sat sideways, hit a dip here of 1133, and took off to a highest point of 35% plus. Our other home run opportunity was GTEC, GTech, and this company was running in the pre-market. It finally started to sit sideways, have a slight dip. It hit around 762, mentioned it a little bit earlier than that, and it started to rip towards the bell, and it gave us a highest point of 40% plus through the dips and rips, and since the moment we mentioned it, guys. If you want to get on early with us, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Prog, and Prog stock actually started to reverse once it went into extreme weakness here on the 30 minute. I stated yesterday it was breaking through support levels, and if it broke through the lows of yesterday, 394, 395, we could start seeing this go lower, and we would have to see how it's reacting down here in the 330s and even down here in the 380s range before actually looking for a true support of strength. Well, turns out none of that was touched. It went back towards 395.96, give or take. It broke right back through it after the pre-market going into the bell, and it was just pure strength all throughout the day. Now, 42 vision, I get asked a lot what it is, and this is the perfect example here on the 30 minute of a perfect opportunity of maximizing to get that 10-20% opportunity out of one single trade, and it's what we try to do daily and strive for. So 42 vision here is an extreme weakness. Okay, this is where things get really exciting depending on what time frame you're looking at and how the volatility is, and it shifted from white with red borders to red with green borders, dark green, and then pure strength. And what comes after this, if it doesn't continue, is a possible pullback from way down here at $4 all the way up here to 515. That was nearly a 20 to 25% plus move in one single day. And throughout this whole entire trajectory to the downside, you can just see there was no green, pure weakness. And that's how you avoid taking a placement of a trade or an opportunity that you think is the dip and turns out not to be the dip, right? People like always say, I think I caught the dip of the dip of the dip of the dip, until they finally see it start reversing. And then if you really think about it, if someone took a trade here on the 17th and held all the way until today to today's high, they wasted 2 days. Okay, this is why I think like this, and this is why it's so important how clarity in the charts is a pure strength through the markets, okay, and through the volatility. And that's the goal with this. And this is something that you can access as well. And you can also gain access to the daily watch list, weekly watch list, and have clarity through the charts for your own opportunities as well. It's to be empowered as an investor. So this is why time is so important, and the trade. All that time the capital was going downwards, right, and waiting for it to kind of break right back up to break even, that's right there time wasted that could have been used in a better trade. And all that time going downwards is where I avoid personally using 42 vision to not make a mistake to get in too early or too late. So I watch it, and today was the day that it turned out to be pretty strong. Now this is a stock I already traded from way down here in the ones all the way up to this point due to the short squeeze opportunity, and it's trying to squeeze again. We talked about yesterday the days to cover, how they use that to manipulate the stock's price and chart movements, because they can cover really quickly, and since the days to cover is so low, they can go ahead and reshort it all over again. So that is something we need to be aware of. But there's some exciting things going on here with 42 vision and ultimate 42 vision, and that's what we're going to look at here. So this had a bear indicator since way up here on the 17th, talked about it in yesterday's video, and today it finally started to shift. So we see here, okay, on 42 vision is the candlesticks here showing the weakness, and then we're seeing the reversal happen, the strength and shifts and transitions, plus an extra confirmation of that bull indicator popping up, and it's going into strength on the 30 minute. Now if we go ahead and go to the 4 hour, you will see that it is still showing that bear indicator, and this is where the strength lies, that if we don't see a bull indicator come up between Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday of next week, this can turn out to be a bull trap, and it's going to continue this trajectory if there's no bull indicator. As you can see down here, the shift from bull to bear, if there's no bull indicator popping up anywhere underneath these candlesticks as we go into next week, this strength here may look nice, but the bear indicator is still showing signs of a possible weakness to the downside. So for the confirmation to happen, we're seeing it on the 30 minute. We need to see it on the 4 hour to see if this strength is true, to continue that trajectory. And then also on the 1 day, right, you could see that it's had a bull indication since way down here in the ones. This is when I talked about it. I made videos on it, and I've been in it since then, and it hasn't sent a bear indicator all throughout this volatility. Okay, this is how investors maximize. This is how getting in early and having confidence to stay in the trade happens. This is how powerful it is, and these are upgrades, the bull and bear indicators that are coming to 42 vision very soon. And by joining, you'll gain access to the 2 premium indicators that are already out, and then that one's coming next. But to give you insight here, this is very exciting alone. Forget about the bull and bear right now. This right here is exciting because we shifted into red, and I stated if it continues, we can continue going into weakness. But the only thing I do not like, and we need this candlestick, the next one coming up Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, to be bigger than that red one, bigger than this one right here, and have a wick on top to continue that upward trend like these two did. This is going to be important because this is in tug of war zone, and the squeeze is trying to propel even further. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. Do you think this is going to propel even further, or is this just another bull trap like the ones that have happened before that end up going up really fast from about $2 to $3, $4, and then falls right back down towards $2? What are your thoughts? I mean, this is pretty strong though, the way this is moving and how it's consolidated here. And if this can continue that staircase effect, I mean, we are on our way back up towards newer highs and possibly new resistance levels. The only thing is it got rejected a little bit below important resistance levels, and that's up here at 533. It got rejected at 516 before even reaching those levels. That's going to be important to break through and reach newer highs and get closer up here to 620 to see this breakout even further and continue under this bull indicator and the strength here in 42 vision. Super important to be watching this, and if you want to get the live updates, join us. Not only do you get to see the daily watch list and weekly watch list, but have this live action in your charts to be maximizing on opportunities and receive the clarity you deserve through the volatility of the markets and remove the guessing. That's the goal, that's the purpose, and every single member using it is loving it. But it's super important to realize what is going on here with PROG. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. This amount of strength shows that the bulls are not giving up and they're putting pressure on the bears. And if this could go higher and break through resistance levels, it could start moving pretty quickly upwards, because there are some shorts that re-shorted up here or even down here thinking this is going to go lower, or trying to put pressure to make it go lower, and they can get trapped as well. So definitely keep that in mind. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.